This is... Okay, I was asking you guys if you have any cool websites in Final Fantasy, like... I was saying there's a lot of cool data in World of Warcraft, like, with Raider.io, I was checking out the 0.1% title and everything, and, like, you can see all the data on how many players have completed a dungeon at a certain level, and this and that, and, like, there's just a lot of really cool statistics, in WoW, and I was just saying, do you guys have that in FF? And then 2 seconds later, I've been teleported into this. All you need to know about me for World of Warcraft is, in Mythic Plus, there is a 0.1% title, which means you're in the top 0.1% of all players in the world for Mythic Plus, right? Top 0.1% season title, okay? And my score is 35-11. So I am 20 points north of the 0.1%. That's all you need to know. There's some cool stats with WoW. There's a lot of, like, cool number stuff going on. Do you guys have a lot of that with Final Fantasy? Are there a lot of cool, like, number sites? I mean, you've obviously got FF Logs, you got FF Analyzer, you have the Balance, but, like, what else you got going on? Have you seen 14 Sim? No, I haven't. I've seen 14 Simps. They're in my chat right now. 14 Sim. What is this? Okay, let's do Futures Rewritten. Indexing game file. This feels like I'm hacking into the mainframe, man. Can I trust this? Oh. Wait, so I'd be like a monk? Region, Europe. Please fill name. Sim. Whoa. Accept.
Map changing.
Oh! Oh, it's me! Why am I a Lalafell? It's me! Oh my god, wait, this is what you guys have told me about this before, but I've never seen it. Sim. This is FF14 Sim, so this is Futures Rewritten. This is Sim of the Fight? No way! When you guys told me about this before, like, I thought it was gonna be super, like, I was gonna have to download a program and everything. Select timeline. So let's do P1. Actually, no, P5 is the most fun. I want to do Exaflares.
Map changing. Starting Fulgent Blade, Exa.
My bars are not set up. Oh, there she is. So what do I do? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm dodging? No, I got hit! No, I'm dead! Wait, can I go again? This is... Okay, I was asking you guys if you have any cool websites in Final Fantasy, like... I was saying there's a lot of cool data in World of Warcraft, like, with Raider.io, I was checking out the 0.1% title and everything, and, like, you can see all the data on how many players have completed a dungeon at a certain level, and this and that, and, like, there's just a lot of really cool statistics, in WoW, and I was just saying, do you guys have that in FF? And then 2 seconds later, I've been teleported into this. Okay, how do I reset that? I want to go again. Hold on. I want to go again. That was pretty fun. I got hit about 7 times. If I send the link to other people, they can join in? No, they'll embarrass me. Reset and load again. Is there a reset? Oh, reset, load.
Starting Fulgent Blade, Exa.
Makes me think of World of Warcraft though with that lady in my ear. Dodge, left, move, now. AoE, incoming. Oh, which one's active? Okay, I have sprint. No, let's do it in a sprint. So I think if I hug on this line, right? Hold on. Yep. No! Oh, it's so weird. Oh, it's so weird. Wow. I like that it gives me cool monk gear, though. Yeah. You think I can dodge like this? Just natty dodges? I think I can do some natty dodges. No, I'm not advanced enough, bro. Hold on. So if I run away from the line... Okay, now I've been hit. Hold on, go again.
Starting Fulgent Blade, Exa.
Well, I did do casting. I cast the world first kill of Fru. So, luckily this stuff isn't like spoilers or anything for me, but... I feel like a video plus a sim would be really good. This is crazy. World of Warcraft actually doesn't have anything like this that I know of. No, I almost made it. Wow, wait, I actually almost made it, that one.
Starting Fulgent Blade, Exa.
Can I have music playing in the background? Is that like a setting, or do you is that like, you mean like on YouTube or something? I've got Shaloni music playing. So how would I natty dodge this, man? No. Go again.
Starting Fulgent Blade, Exa.
Hold on, pause. Hold on. Sorry, Waklamat, you're gonna have to wait. Sorry, honey. Hold on. Okay, let's reset.
Starting Fulgent Blade, Exa.
Now, okay, now I can play. I told you! The music! The music does it, man! I need the music! That's all I need. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, this is, real talk, though. This is insane. This feels like... This just feels wrong. But also, at the same time, if it makes other people better at the game, so that when I get into, like, groups, they can do mechanics, then it's fine by me. Oh no, I should have waited. Now do the monk rotation with it? Oh, that's fine. Just press 1, 2, 3 or something. I'll get the plugin that makes all my buttons just on one button. Same as looking at a guide or a video? I don't know. I think it's a little bit more... Like, yes and... Like, I don't know. I'm always going to say that physically... No, I'm dead. I've waited too long. I'm always going to say that physically... Like, being in the fight, like, running a sim is going to do more than just, like, visualizing it and be like... Because you get the... You sort of, like, the muscle memory a bit. No, I could definitely do my rotation during this. Hold on. Okay, let me see if I can do this, but around the boss, okay?
Exa.
I think at the end of the day, if other people, like, if you want to ruin the fight for yourself by doing this, then, like, that's fine. It doesn't affect me. So I probably would have sprint. Would I have sprint for this, yes or no? Because that really affects my decision-making decision. So I'm still in boss range. Yep. Yep. Still boss range. Yeah, I could do my DPS. I could do my rotation doing that. Older content? This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Oh wait, it didn't even tell me what fight it was. You said older fight. Oh. Oh. Oh, they have P4S. Oh. Yeah, let's go P4.
Map
P4
changing.
finale.
Starting finale.
Starting finale. Where is it? Ah! Cape Man. Oh, yeah, I gotta count to 8. Wait, hold on. Hello? Hello? I don't even know what's happening. And I've done the fight. What? Oh! Yeah, this was the spread. Yeah, this is the spread, and then you gotta... But isn't he gonna light up the 8? Oh, I've been healed. Oh, nice. Did he start from here? It looked like he started from here. Ah! Okay, I see what's going on now. Okay.
Starting finale.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah. I get it now, though. So this is the mechanic where he drops, like, two empowered towers, and then you have to go 4 and 4, and it's support on one side and DPS on the other, and you'll spread. You have melee toward boss. Okay, so I'm gonna get tethered to 1. I don't want to be close to it. That's why I took damage before. So if I'm close and I'm within boss range, that's where I would be. And then we're gonna count to 8. But it looked like he... Yeah, I got it right last time. I'm probably gonna get... How am I gonna hit all of these solo? Yeah, I think I need other players for this mechanic. There's no way there's this long of a delay. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. I would take a Vuln, though. Oh, yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, I would take a Vuln, right? Okay, what about gun? Oh, I want to do, like... P4 Act 4, maybe? Did I load it, yeah?
Starting Act 4.
Starting Act 4. No, you literally need other people for all these mechanics. How does this... You need to put bots in, right? Yeah, that's pretty, That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You guys say there was another website? Hacker man, how did you get in here? How did you get in here? How did you find me? Do you know my home address? He's hacking. My goodness. Oh no. You kind of gotta... You're kind of fat. He kind of got a little tummy on him, hasn't he? Oh, it's a girl. Oh, sorry. Kind of fat, actually. Hacker man. More like fat man. Okay, you know what? I don't have to take this. Guys, I'm gonna make the hacker leave. If you hurt a hacker's feelings, legally they won't steal your details. Somebody's gotta tell M&S this. Hacker man left, see? And I'm safe again. And I'm safe again. Copied my link. You actually manually typed that out. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay, so I can't go on Tombstone GG. No, it's spoilers. Okay. What is it? What does it do? Yeah, when you guys told me before about, like, this sim stuff, I thought it was like a program you have to download, and I thought it was going to be a lot of effort. This took seconds to just log into, and that was it. And then I was straight in, doing mechanics. It definitely is more jank than I thought, like, and to be fair, like, they've done a fantastic job with just setting it up, but it's more jank in the sense that, like, you have to take everything mechanic by mechanic, and you can't just play through a full fight in sequence, can you? Or maybe you can, and I just haven't seen that yet, but, wow. But it taps out at P4S? Interesting. When I used to think about the Sim stuff, I used to think like, I don't know, I don't want to use like the term cheating or anything because I don't think it's like cheating, but I think it's probably spoiling your own fun. In the worst case, I think it's probably just like if you opt into doing this, it's probably just spoiling your own fun a little bit. But at the same time, it's kind of removed from. It just feels like you're in a vacuum. You sort of do. There's no music playing. There's no sort of. It just feels very. Like, it doesn't feel spoilery in a way. And you might learn a mechanic in isolation. But yeah, I don't think this would really ruin. I don't think this would ruin a fight for me per se, because it's Final Fantasy rating is so much more than this, you know? So much more than this. So yeah, I don't think it really would like ruin things for me, anything like that. Like I say, if something like, if a tool like this helps people learn fights that when I go in PF, I have a better time, then that's fine with me. But like, if you're a raid leader and you can be like, right, everybody load up the sim, I want to see that you can do this. Like, if you just want to test one thing that's 12 minutes into the fight, whoops, go again. Go again.
Map changing. Starting quick merge trio.
What you used to do back in the day? No, what did you used to do? Are we supposed to run in? Oh no, we ran out to the sides. Yeah, why did it load Titan? Oh, somebody else did that. Okay, wait, go again, because I was confused. Yeah, we did. Wait, everyone's here. Wait, Yoshi P's here. Sins is here. Fernandez here. Oh, everyone's here. Okay, sides. Sides. Go. And then I remember I had to, like, wait for a spread. Oh, Twister. Oh, no. Okay, go again.
Starting quick merge trio.
Yeah, I feel like if you're raid leader, sides, go. Side. Spread. Drop Twister. Yep. Drop Twister. Wait. AoE. Move. And then I'm a DPS, so I have to run, like, there was something like I run north and then out to the side. Okay, I'm still alive. I'm dead. Guys, I was progging UCOB. I only ever saw Quick March once. But I can already... I watched a video on it. On Quick March. One time. And I kind of remember. Okay, sides. We drop Twister. What? No! Not in a million years! Okay, we're reloading again. Okay. We're reloading. Where are they? Yeah, I feel like if your raid leader was like, alright guys, let's like check out this mechanic 12 minutes into the fight. AoE. Move out of AoE. And then, oh, I have the mechanic. Okay, I have a mechanic, so I gotta go to the... Oh, I'm dead. I need a heal. Healer, please. I can see how this could be useful. I could definitely see myself using this tool on if we've already gotten to a phase and we want to practice. Like, if I want to make absolutely clear that people know where they need to go. But this sim definitely wouldn't just trivialize a fight for me, I don't think. I think I'd still need to really see it with everything, you know, the way that Yoshi P intended. Yeah, they don't come out until after a long while? Yeah, okay. Yoshi P, no! Get out of there, Yoshi P! Oh no, it crashed. It crashed. No. That was really good. So what's the general consensus from you guys? Now that you guys have kind of heard what I've had to say. Yeah, like, if I was a raid leader, we've seen a mechanic, but people aren't quite getting some of it. Maybe I'd go, okay, let's go practice this in the sim. I want to see where you're going to... I want to make sure that you actually know that you're going to the right place, and maybe I can't get that POV from like, the VOD or something. I don't know. Yeah, prog and a mechanic that's 15 minutes into the fight. I could see how it could artificially improve your prog, but I don't think it would trivialize a fight. My ideas when people told me about this initially is I thought it was going to just trivialize a fight for you, but I don't feel like it would, right? Just saves a ton of time. Yeah. Used it for ults to learn how the mechanic, hold on. I used it for ults to learn how the mechanic works, but doing rotation while doing it is a different part of prog. Yeah. Yeah, tell your team about it? Mm-hmm. Just skips a reprog through the first half of the fight. It speeds stuff up. Yeah. Until Wormhole Sim came out for T. Used to be a massive time waste and wall for many groups. Now it's one of the easiest ones to prog and clear. Saves hours of prog. Yeah, I think, you know, I actually don't think that's so egregious. It's... Would I use it am I going to use it? I don't know. It's an interesting tool, though. I think it all comes down to personal preference, really. On what you feel. Because then that just leads into a bigger question of, like, what truly is sort of, like, cheating or, like... You know, we can talk about red dot, whatever that... Dalamud, or whatever I think it's called, right? We can talk about Dalamud, we can talk about the... Nephew or something it's called. We can talk about ultra-wide monitors. You know, we can talk about these things. But, like... Then you could talk about sims. You can talk about damage meters. You could talk about guides. You could talk about YouTube videos. You could talk about all these things that are, like, giving you info beyond just learning a fight for yourself. And I think it all just comes down to personal sort of preference and stuff, like personal ideas on what you feel is acceptable or not. I think... Oh, I don't want to get into like a Dalamud conversation per se, because we've already done all that before. At the end of the day, the way somebody else plays the game does not affect me. Now, from a world first race perspective, yeah, it probably matters, like, who the true winner is of an event. That's fine. And that's probably fine for the community to decide what is and isn't okay, I guess. But the community is always wrong about stuff. And that's not just the FF community, like, just communities in general, man. You ever just, like, read a forum post? Have you ever been on a game forum? Oh my god. Biggest bunch of crybaby dumbasses you've ever seen in your life, man. Ugh. So, and that's just all communities, man, so... It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. How other people play the game doesn't affect me, so... People in general don't like when their time or effort is devalued by someone having an easier time compared to when they did it. I get that. I get that, but then you cleared it first. You know? So, that's what you have. They had an easier time, but they did it later. And you can say, well, I did it first. You know? Should check out the general forums. And oh, let me finish Dawn Trail and then I'll check out the forums, okay? Yeah. And you're always going to be that better player, aren't you, Snaku, if, like, you did the harder version of something? Like, it's going to make you better. Game designer for a living. Okay. So already everybody in chat hates you, including myself, because game devs. Urgh. No, I'm just kidding. Games designer for a living. Here's my humble opinion. Imagine if Getting Over It had different difficulty selections, but also skill inflation is just reality. Anyone crying about other people having better tools is just asking for the world to stand still. Yeah, it's like saying... you know, it's like saying, oh, well, I had to pay for university, so why should my kids get it for free? Or, well, when I used to have a horse and carriage to get to the big city, and now you're doing it in cars and planes, and that's not right because I had to do that. So, like, I definitely see that. That's why I say, like, you can say, well, I did it originally, you know, I did it when it was harder. I do genuinely think that sort of like, oh, it was harder back in 2010 is like, it does have some legitimacy to it. I think saying it was harder back then is kind of cringe to say, but like being like, oh, I did it when at like this point, I don't think that's necessary. It depends on how you deliver it. I don't think I'd ever say to someone that like, oh yeah, well I did the hard version, because that's just like sniffing your own ass. I think I've ever been like that, but maybe I'm being a hypocrite. Maybe I have been for things that I can't think of, but I think would always be like, hey, if we can make it easier. There's like FOMO. FOMO is something different. FOMO is something a bit different. If they like have something in the game that's no longer accessible, and you go, well, I got it back when it first came out, and you missed out, like, you snooze, you lose. And then people would be like, well, I didn't play the game back then. I'm new, so like, what was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to be born 5 years earlier, or... That's kind of create an arms race, where the encounter designers have to keep in mind that something like the sim exists. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people these days in FF are just so much better than they were, right? Like, look at how quickly raids are dying compared to historical numbers.